There is an emotion many women have been taught to distrust, to soften, to suppress, to explain away. That emotion is disgust. And until you understand its role, you will keep giving the wrong people time. Because empathy on its own is not protection. Discernment on its own is not enough. You also need something far more immediate. Something that does not negotiate. Something that does not analyze. Something that does not need to hear him out. You need clean disgust. Disgust is the part of you that says, this is beneath me. This is invasive. This is parasitic. This is not safe. This is not something I need to understand more deeply. This is something I need to reject immediately. But many highly empathetic women have learned to override that signal because you have been taught to be compassionate, fair, open-minded, understanding, patient, non-judgmental. So when something feels off, you don't say, absolutely not. You say, let me understand why he is like this. Let me not jump into conclusions. Let me hear him out. Let me be fair. And that is where you lose time. Because while you are being compassionate, your disgust is being silenced. And disgust is not cruelty. Disgust is clarity. It is your fastest, most honest signal that something is fundamentally misaligned. It does not require a second opinion. It does not require more data. It does not require a full psychological profile. It recognizes violation immediately. And here is the truth many women need to hear, right? Some behaviors are not complex. They are not layered. They are not misunderstood. They are revealing. A man asking you earlier about your money, your assets, your benefits, your willingness to relocate, your body, your weight, your sexual boundaries, your ability to serve him, your children's flexibility, your labor. He is not showing red flags. He is announcing his operating system, and your job is not to analyze it. Your job is to reject it, because the more you try to understand what should disgust you, the more access you give to someone that should have been closed instantly. And this is where many empathetic women get trapped. You understand people very well. You can see their wounds. You can see their patterns. You can see their struggles. You can explain their behavior. But understanding someone is not the same as accepting them. And empathy without disgust becomes a doorway. It allows invasive behavior to stay longer than it should. It allows disrespect to be processed instead of rejected. It allows misalignment to be explored instead of ended. And manipulative people live inside that space. They do not need you to trust them. They need you to delay your rejection. That is all. So the shift is this. You stop asking, why is he like this? And start responding, this is not for me. Immediately, without explanation, without debates, without investigation, without emotional labor. Because some propositions are not invitations to think. They are invitations to leave. And the moment you feel that internal tightening, that subtle no in your body, that instinctive recoil, that is not something to override. That is something to honor. Because disgust is not a flaw in your character. It is a boundary your body enforces faster than your mind can rationalize. And healing at this level is not becoming more understanding. It is becoming more decisive. It is allowing yourself to say, I do not need to be fair to something that is already unfair to me. I do not need to be open to something that is invasive. I do not need to analyze something that is already disqualifying. Because the truth is, you are not safest when you understand people deeply. You are safest when you reject what violates you quickly. And once you restore your relationship with disgust, a lot of conversations end earlier. A lot of dynamics never begin. A lot of men disqualify themselves instantly. Not because you became harsh, but because you became clear. And clarity is what closes the door before damage has time to enter. God bless you.